I had hoped to start a little earlier than I did, so enough dawdling already. Let's get on with things. So I have a whole ton of demos that I would like to play this week. And the first one we're going to look at is... I actually have to, like, make sure I look at the title, because it's a mouthful. Yohane the Parhelion, Blaze in the Deep Blue. This apparently focuses on a particularly chuny character from Love Live Sunshine, which, like, when I am not familiar with Love Live Sunshine. Several years ago, I knew a thing or two about the original Love Live, but I'm not familiar with Sunshine at all, and I also basically remember nothing about Love Live at all at this point. But, like, the first thing I saw was this was piled into the Metroidvania section. And the second thing I saw was it was developed by Inti Creates. And the third thing I saw was Love Live Sunshine, and I was like, wait, hold up, what? So, definitely got my curiosity. Now, we have seen in the past, a few Next Fests ago, I played another game that Inti Creates developed, that was based on the Galgun franchise, actually. I'm drawing a blank on the name of the game now. It was Gal something, though. I just wrote a message about it somewhere. Oh, Gal Guardians was the one. And I was surprised about that because it wasn't really a Metroidvania. It was more like OG Castlevania than, like, Soten. And so I'm wondering which end this one will be more towards. Granted, like, I get the impression that the tagging on Steam is more user-generated than anything else, but, like, if you're using that tagging to also categorize things in the Next Fest page, then that's kind of a problem, because if you're saying something's a Metroidvania but it's not actually, then that could be misleading. Let's see if the Steam store page actually tells us more about this. Let's read about this game. Yohane challenges an underwater labyrinth. Yohane the Parhelion is getting a 2D action game. What is Yohane the Parhelion, Blaze in the Deep Blue? Yohane the Parhelion is an official spin-off of Love Live Sunshine. Yohane's fantasy world sets the stage for a 2D Metroidvania. Okay, they do explicitly say Metroidvania here. In Yohane the Parhelion, Blaze in the Deep Blue. The player takes control of Yohane as she ventures into a mysterious dungeon alongside her partner, Lilaps. She must challenge the monster-infested labyrinth to rescue her missing friends. As Yohane crafts new equipment from the items she finds and gains the power of her comrades, she will be able to explore more and more of the dungeon. You'll encounter some areas in the dungeon that change randomly each time you visit, keeping your dungeon delves fresh. Huh. So it's Metroidvania, but also partially randomly generated? We'll see how that works out. Feature 1, discover new items in the mysterious dungeon. Uncover secret treasures during your adventure. The powers of the items you find and friends you rescue are key to conquering the dungeon. The dungeon contains many secret locations, temples, ruins, and even a sunken ship. There has to be a sunken ship. It's not a complete Metroidvania without a sunken ship, obviously. Or wrecked ship of some sort. Feature 2, random areas change each visit. Inside the dungeon, you'll encounter special areas that randomly change the layout. They'll provide a new and fresh challenge as you explore. Feature 3, craft new items with the casting system. As you explore the dungeon and defeat monsters, you'll collect a variety of materials. Combine these materials to craft new weapons and accessories for Yohane at any time. Over 90 crafting recipes are available. Feature 4, all your friends lend their help. Familiar faces from the anime fill out the colorful cast of characters. Bursting with personality, Yohane's companions lend their aid. They mention the voice acting cast here. Including Yohane, Lilaps, Hanamaru, Dia, Ruby, Chika, Yo, Kanan, Riko, and Mari. I'm assuming these are all original VAs, like, true to the anime, at the very least. But I don't know, because I haven't watched it. Feature 5, turn the tables with the power of song. Use a musical score to power up with music. The theme song, Deep Blue, will bring forth Yohane's inner strength. I hope they don't force us to sing. That was a thing in one of the Gunvolt games, wasn't it? Story. When an undersea dungeon suddenly surfaces in the ocean near Numazu, it becomes the talk of the town. Several of Yohane's curious friends venture inside to investigate. However, not a single one has returned from the labyrinth. In order to rescue her friends, Yohane herself must brave the depths. She'll encounter fierce challenges such as monstrous fish and ever-changing corridors. Will Yohane be able to rescue her friends and uncover the mystery of the dungeon? Yohane the Parhelion, Blaze in the Deep Blue. In the darkest depths, a ray of sunshine pierces through. So there's your write-up. It already sounds more interesting to me than my previous experience with Gal Guardians. So, it seems like we've got a proper Metroidvania, and it also, like, continuously shakes things up with random generation. I'm gonna fade out the music and get the game audio back in. The reason I had Toho remixes on the intro was, one, this game doesn't have actual music in the menu, and two, we will, hopefully, time permitting, actually be playing a Toho-related game later tonight. But let's get into the game proper. So first, gonna go through the options, because that's what I always do. I already glanced through these before, so we'll try to rattle through pretty quickly. We've got damage indicator, crafting alerts, subtitles, which defaulted to on, vibration, which defaulted to weak, and I'll see how that feels, and I'll turn it off if I find it annoying, but it's nice that it's an option. We've got all our controls, which I'm curious about weapon attack being right trigger. Like, you would think in a platformer Metroidvania type thing that you would have weapon attack on a face button, but there's gotta be a reason that they don't do that, so we'll have to find out. You can use keyboard and mouse. I haven't bothered looking at that because I am using a controller. Hey, Mike. Screen settings, I believe this is using borderless window, actually. I'm just using, like, this is what it defaulted to. I forget whether VSync defaulted to on or whether I turned it on myself. I want to think it actually defaulted to on. Sound settings, I tweaked these a little bit. I think it started with, it might have started with everything at this level, actually, and I just boosted the sound effects and voices. We'll have to keep an eye on the mix and adjust if necessary. Controller calibration just lets you, like, it shows you a display of a controller, and you press the buttons that it is highlighting so that the game is basically confirming that the buttons you think you're pressing are the buttons you're actually pressing. That is a thing. So the interesting thing is when I first opened the game, it didn't throw me right into that. I think the last Inti Creates game I played did actually, like, just do that right from the start, which was Gal Guardians, which I keep spacing out on the name. I did not have a good time with Gal Guardians, largely because it soft-locked on me after I backtracked, so that was funny. Now, I believe this is just the written language. Like, there was actually a Japanese voiceover when I started the game. And, of course, reading the Steam store page, it only lists Japanese voiceovers, so I think this is what we want here. So let's go ahead and start up. We've got a whole bunch of slots here. Okay. Okay, they had subtitles for that, too. Oh, let's start the timer. I feel like I am going to have to adjust audio.
母の言いつけで生まれ故郷に帰ってきた私。いきなり不思議な力を手に入れたり、変な事件に巻き込まれたりはしたけれど、いろんな人たちと出会いながら、それなりに楽しくやってきたつもりだったんだけど、はあ、どうも今回はすっごい騒動に巻き込まれそう。現実のヨハネ、ブレイズ・イン・ザ・ディープ・ブルー。光届かぬ海の底に太陽の光が差し込んだ。
It's one of those titles where they actually say the subtitle in English.
町近海に突然現れた謎の海底ダンジョン。
Oh, now I actually get to advance it. Okay.
ダンジョンなんていう非日常の存在に沼津の住人は誰もが湧き、行政局も調査に乗り出した。だけどその内部は複雑に入り組んだ迷宮、さらには凶暴なモンスターまで徘徊していて、行政局の長官ダイヤまで行方不明に。
Oh, her name is pronounced Daya, apparently, from what it sounded like in the voiceover?
みんな無事だといいね。
Oh wait, Lilaps is a dog? Okay, you have my attention.
行政局のダイヤやルビー、学者のリコはわかるけど、カナンや花丸まで行方不明なのは何なのよ。一般人でしょ。
It's funny how Lilaps was surprised that Daya went missing, and Yohane is like, yeah, Daya's part of the bureau, she's freaking useless, so.
やはりここは闇の祝福に選ばれし者。このヨハネの出番というわけね。行くわよ、ライラプス。 いざ未踏の迷宮深淵の採用へ。格好つけちゃってから元気なの分かってるよ。そりゃまあね。大丈夫、あれでみんなたくましいし、私たちで見つけてあげよう。頼りにしてるわよ、ライラプス。
Yeah, Lilaps, honestly, I get the impression Lilaps is the more dependable of the two here. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do is maybe tweak the sound settings. Let's bump up the master volume, bump down the music a little bit. Because it felt like the voiceovers were a little bit quiet. Okay. So what's... Oh, we have like different familiars or something, I guess, because we got left bumper, right bumper, and right now Lilaps is selected. I guess that's the whole unlock the abilities of your friends and whatnot. Lilaps slashes straight ahead can be performed without consuming DP. DP is apparently our mana, skill points, whatever. Although I'm kind of confused because under hit points it says DP 100, 100. But then on the right it says power 0, DP 0, but I guess that's for something we don't have equipped yet. Yeah, so we don't have any equipment whatsoever. Wow, we came fully prepared for this, yep. And then cast, I guess, is where your, well, what I was calling familiars would be. You can see the map from here. We also have a mini-map in the top right, which like, for some reason, they default bind mini-map to Y, so I guess they expect that to get in your way quite a bit. Alright, yep, we have a single jump. You can control its height. Even if you tap really quickly, it's still quite a bit floaty. Oh, that's right. My attack button is right trigger, which I don't have anything for yet. So I guess your familiar usage is supposed to be your main thing. And you kind of freeze even in midair when you use it. Thin terrain can be slipped through with ease. Okay, yep, as expected. Well, that's a point of no return. Not that it matters. Don't hesitate to summon Lilaps whenever you want to attack. This can be done in midair and while crouching too. Yeah, so summoning is your main form of attack, apparently. Okay, so it's an actual slash, and it has a really big cooldown on it, so I'm very curious how that's gonna pan out. Are these spikes or... No, those are background. Okay, I wasn't really sure at first. Fortunately, your slash is a pretty decent strength for the time being. Alright, these guys are basically your Castlevania zombies going on. You can't wall jump or anything. But yeah, I mean, this is, Inti Creates is well known for doing really well with the graphical style. I mean, Inti Creates... Wasn't Inti Creates also responsible for Shantae? I think they were. And of course, you had, they were involved with Bloodstained. I forget which one they were specifically involved with, whether it was the 2.5D or the Retro Curse of the Moon. And I want to say they were involved with Gunvolt. So, they are very good at reducing anime to pixels. Narrow passages may seem difficult to traverse. Okay, we've got sliding. That's a pretty long... Okay, it does slide for less length, I think. It'll slide for less length if you're in an open area. Oh, and you can reverse it. Okay. So it slides for a specific duration, but you can reverse mid-slide anyway. But if you are underneath something where the slide would normally end, it just continues. And yeah, I can just do this forever. I will stop doing that now. Oh yeah, pets breaking furniture. Furniture? Trinkets? Containers? I don't think urns really count as furniture. I don't know why that was the first word that occurred to me. Selecting cast from the pause menu will allow you to combine materials to create new weapons and accessories. Oh, that's what that menu is. Right, okay. When I first saw cast, I was thinking the noun form, and I was like, oh, this is talking about my my friends. No, it's not. Weapons can be equipped from the equipment menu, and that is your right trigger. Right. Oh, we just opened these. We don't break these. I like how she said, I'll accept this as an offering to me. Alright, so we got new stuff to cast. And immediately we suddenly have all of the recipes, I guess. And we have what we need. That just gave us the ingredients we need specifically for the Katar, an unconventional sword where the blade sits above the user's knuckles. An interesting design, though also irrelevant to Yohane as she doesn't wield any of her weapons in the first place. Darkety Dark of Darkness, I see. Okay. So now we need to equip it. Okay, so that sets both power and DP. But, so here's where it's... Like, this seems like blatantly a problem. HP, DP, power, DP. So you've got DP, but you've also got DP. But they're apparently not the same. So, like, what? Like, figure out something to call one of these to make it distinguished or distinguishable from the other. Anyway, we've got that equipped now. And there's 2 more slots that I guess we just can't use yet. Okay. Alright, so that's our main attack. See, that actually has a faster attack on it. Oh, but that uses that second meter. Whereas, our buddy here does not. We gotta use the knife for that, I guess. Literally not gonna cut it. Yes, you're correct. Okay, so weapons can also be progression. There's nothing indicating that this is like a cutting weapon that'll allow you to do that. I don't know whether every single weapon in the game would be able to cut these, but if you've got specific things involving specific types of progression, 2 things. 1, make it clear that they involve progression, and 2, ideally things that involve progression should not consume finite resources. Gal Guardians had this problem too. Gal Guardians had this problem worse, where I'm pretty sure there were movement abilities that consumed finite resources. So you could be really royally fucked in that game. Hopefully it's not as bad in this game, because DP is, we're not consuming too much DP in a single attack, and also, is this recharging by itself, or... It's not recharging right now, so actually I have no idea. I missed, didn't I? Yeah, so we're not recharging DP at all. I can't get up there right now. Unless there's a way to, like, cheese this. Even the, Katar still freezes you in place. So you're a sitting duck when you attack in this game, whether you're in the air or on the ground. That seems like a problem. Like, in Castlevania games, it's very standard for your attack to freeze you on the ground for a split second, but you can usually counteract that by jumping. You can't counteract it by jumping in this. Oh, I forgot he did. Wow, that hurt. I'm too far away. And that can't even hit him. So, like, I'm limited to the attack distance of our canine friend here. I guess I could, like, slide. Alright, let's find out. Sliding did do damage to it, but it also did damage to me, so probably not a good idea. Also, they hurt a lot, so I already heavily questioned the balance in this game. Like, this is Inti Creates. They have tons and... oh yeah, Inti Creates also did the frickin' Master Blaster Zero series. Like, Inti Creates has a lot of games under their belt where it's really odd to see so many glaring design flaws within the first 10 minutes of playing a game. And that happens with Gal Guardian, well, maybe not within the first 10 minutes, but there were glaring design flaws in Gal Guardians, including the demo soft locking, and the aforementioned, like, movement being ammo restricted. And I'm seeing, you know, similar flaws in this. Proceed to the left to find a save room. Your HP and DP will be fully restored in these rooms, so don't hesitate to hide out in them whenever you're in trouble. Okay. There's nothing else over here, right? Right. Also, am I actually... Wait, what? I can apparently jump right out of a slide, and it keeps my momentum and everything. Like, I'm just holding down, not down in a direction. And you continue to move horizontally with the slide even after you're out of it. Wait a second. Was it just me, or maybe I was confusing the circular, the radial effect there? I thought I saw a wider slash that time. But yeah, like, because you stop dead in your tracks whenever you attack, I don't know, it just feels like the fighting is super laborious in this. Because you have to wait so long for the attack to cool down. Oh, I can go through there. Because of the background here, like, yes, it's faded. That was an enemy, by the way. Because it's faded out, like, yes, okay, you eventually realize it's a background, but you don't necessarily realize at very first glance that it's a background, so that's a little awkward. Also, I don't think we have a backdash or anything. Okay, so if you hold this down, if you hold down one of the bumpers, you actually get like a familiar wheel kind of thing. What was my... I don't remember what left trigger does. But also, given everything else, I'm surprised you don't have a backdash in this. Because, like, you're just a complete sitting duck every time you attack. And if your range doesn't exceed enemies' range, then you're basically fucked. Portal? Boss time? Distortions? It's like we're playing Blaster Master 02 all over again. Is it just me, or does that enemy sound kind of like Beaker? So it said something about the floor, but... Oh geez, there was a... They just materialize wherever they frickin' feel like it. Alright, so yeah, we need to go up. Wait a second, though. Alright, there's nothing there. I'm wondering whether sliding is faster than moving, but it's so hard to... It's hard to continuously slide. You basically have to wait until her sprite starts animating again. And even then, you can do it too soon where she just jumps. So I'm not sure that sliding would actually be faster. So why is there an exclamation mark sometimes? I don't understand what that's there about. Or is it just always there? Yeah, I don't know what the exclamation means. Are there any buttons that I haven't tried pushing? Left trigger is summon ally enhanced. What the heck does that mean? I don't know, it doesn't do anything right now. Oh, well now I can't go back either. Wait, this is still the same room? The map is making it seem like this is still the same room. We got Medusa heads. We've got limited Medusa heads. They don't just keep respawning. But yeah, like the fact that you freeze every time you attack, it just like, it interrupts all movement. Like, it makes platforming very unnatural. Why does that exist? Also, things feel maybe a little too floaty, honestly. Like, falling takes a while. Is that really just a dead end? Like... It really makes me want... When I see games like this come out of a developer that has an established track record of making really good action platformers, and then you see stuff like this where it really doesn't feel as good as their really good action platforms, it really makes you wonder, like, are there multiple teams there probably working on different stuff? Broken knife. I don't expect I can do anything with that. Oh, I can because I've got other various resources already. I got a whole bunch of crap that I can do stuff with. Okay. Okay, now I realize now what the DP is about. So, the DP on the left is your total DP. That's your DP max. They should say DP max. That would make sense if they said HP max, DP max, and then power and DP. The DP on the right is how many DP you have to spend to use it each time. Now it makes sense. So why are some of these green? Oh, jeez. We've got the bloodstained shitpost. A unique weapon that combines the properties of a sword and a whip. It's not sword or whip, it's sword and whip. Alright, these are maybe it's weapon versus versus accessory. Actually, yeah, how do I switch category? Yeah, so weapons, accessories, that's exactly what it is. Okay. Some of these are clearly better than others. Reduces lightning damage by 30%. Alright, well, let's make a new weapon first. The question is this going to be worth the double DP versus the others? Because I think what I have equipped now is probably also 2. Yeah, it is. But this is a throwing knife, though. It might be worth having both eventually. This also uses deep sea cotton, which is going to cut cotton cape out of possibility. This only requires 2 of those. Yeah, I could do that. Strange metal, huh? So let's try that. And we could also make this. This seems like the best one to make for now. Or we could do earring, but I feel like I should be more worried about DP than HP. I don't know. This is also potentially a good one though, and that actually doesn't cost that much in terms of resources. Yeah, let's do that, given that HP, I have to remember, enemies are hitting like trucks in this. Hey, Corzo. Welcome in. Corzodon, since you're here, I wanted to ask you at some point, what is the best time for me to play your demo? Also, be advised, my schedule this week is kind of already full up, so I'm expecting to play your demo after Next Fest week. I downloaded like 17 demos, I kind of have a problem. And I already know your game is good, so, like, I'm prioritizing the ones I don't know yet. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's try Threaded Blade, and let's equip the earring. Can I also cast the dagger? I can still cast the dagger. But I know that, for those who don't know, Corzodon is the lead developer on Relentless Frontier, which is under the Hellforge Studios umbrella, but did not get shown off at Realms Deep this year because Hellforge has a lot of games and they could only pick 3 of them. But Relentless Frontier has been demoed at had trailers at previous Next Fests as well. It has had demos in previous Next Fests, so I have already played it, I think, at least twice, maybe more times. So I already know that it's really cool. It's an FPS with exploration elements. But I know that the demo also has had some new updates to it, so I do want to play it again at some point. But yeah, tonight we're focusing on action platformers, basically. And this is Inti Creates' latest. It's a little weird, though, because all of your attacks freeze you in place. Alright, that's pretty wide range, but still wasn't wide enough range for that. There's an update coming out lately a week after Nest Fest, after projected bug reports. and some testing fixes. You're also cramming in a basic dialogue subtitle system and some updated mechanics and areas. Okay, so actually I could play it after the next update, potentially even. There was one chest that I was not able to get to in a previous room that heavily suggested double jump is going to be a thing. I don't know whether we're actually going to get double jump in the demo or not. It feels kind of underwhelming that there's so many portals. Like, how about actual doorways? Also, how the heck is this part of this one, you know, wide... Okay, now we're actually in a new room. Like, we were in this one wide room, but we were going, like, vertically. So, like, what is the map even telling me? And we were in that one room for at least 2 portals. Alright, so we finally have some decisions to make here. I'm glad that froze the enemy while I was opening the chest. Okay, we cannot destroy the lamps. Changes are already done, you just don't want to wreck people's save. Oh, because it's gonna break save compatibility? What is that? I don't disagree with you. Wow. Doggo's like, takes one to know one. Okay. So... unsure whether this is going to do anything right now. I still don't know what the exclamation mark at the top of the screen is trying to tell me. Unless it's supposed to be a compass of, like, where I'm supposed to go. Wait, what the heck is this? I can travel there? Alright, well, let's head back first, and maybe we'll get another It looks like we might be able to travel to save rooms. Because that's the beginning, this was the save room. So they've just combined save rooms and fast travel, rather than making them 2 separate things like a lot of Metroidvanias do. Are you really gonna just... Could you not stop there? Thanks. One thing that's nice is they immediately give you items, rather than having to pick up drops. That's actually really appreciated, because having to wait for enemies to die to pick up items is kind of annoying. Okay, so that does also work to slash, so it might be, in fact, that every weapon allows you to break barriers like that. Is this a save? This is a save. Okay, since this is a save and also a fast travel, what the heck is this? Okay, so this is we have a little hub. That's interesting. Also, I like that loading indicator. Yeah, there's... looking at demos on NextFist is always the hardest thing to do because there's so many of them, and a lot of them are posted in multiple categories, which, like, I can't really blame them for doing that. But it means it takes that much longer to sift through the categories. Also, definitely make use of the fact that you can actually middle-click to open in new windows and tabs in Steam now, so that you don't lose your place in the actual list of demos. Alright, we can purchase healing items here. Interesting. And I have yen, apparently. I didn't know I had yen. Okay. We've got health potions, but then we've also got quality health potions. And quality health potions are way more bang for your buck, because that's 25%, that's 50%. Quality health potions are twice as good, but cost only 1.5 times as much. And I don't have any. So yeah, let's take at least one of those. Darkness. Okay, so DP is darkness points. Makes sense. And then rather than a quality darkness potion, we have a refined darkness potion, but same deal. We have antidote for curing poison. Ultimate antidote for... Oh god, there's 2 types of poison. What other game did I play that had 2 types of poison? Was it East 9? There was something I played that had 2 types of poison, and I don't remember what it was. But it was like, thanks, I hate it. I don't think it was East 9. I think it was another side-scroller. But I don't remember what it was. Normie perfume. Cures solitude. Really? So what we're saying is it attracts normies. I see. Okay. Disposable heater cures freeze. Remedy cures all ailments, but it costs a ton, right? Exorcism Talisman gets rid of debuffs. Offense Talisman boosts damage temporarily. Okay, that's boosts, and that's greatly boosts. And then we've got the same for defense. For some reason, defense talismans are worth less. They cost less. I'm kind of tempted to buy an antidote, but I have no idea if I'll need it, so... And it seems like you can fast travel whenever you want? Okay, so this shows where you fast traveled from. That's a cool idea. Oh wait, does Talos Principle 2 have a demo? Is that even in Next Fest? I didn't see that, but I saw that that was recently listed or something. Alright, can I still... Okay, so you can fast travel whenever you want. You're not limited to fast traveling in save rooms, so that's interesting. That's some quality of life. That is definitely a boss door. I didn't want to go to the left too soon because I thought that might be a boss door, but no. Oh, also, the vines respawn, apparently. I never actually played the first Talos Principle. I don't remember if I bought it yet or not. I might have bought it, and then never played it. Alright, we have no ability to push this. So I guess we're going to fight a boss. I was expecting us to have a talking to, but nope, no dialogue. It's an anglerfish, isn't it? Yep. Pretty good artwork on that. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a shmup. Okay, so I can stack the two types of attacks. There is very limited conveyance on that. Whoops. Did I not get hit by that? I totally thought I did. Oh, I can break the rocks. Didn't know that. Okay. It's the... oh, what? Okay, actual falling rocks in the video game. Was not ready for that. Oh, that's hilarious. The rock hit me, but it also made him stop. Oh, these probably can't be broken. Yup. Was there like a dark screen flash when I got hit? That was interesting. Oh no, we're doing this again. Okay, where is the rock gonna fall? Always on the left, and you can see it. Okay. I just didn't notice it. How do you avoid that? Also, does this guy not have a life bar? Wait, we're doing horizontal now? And we're doing even more of them. Yeah, there's like a black border flash. Okay, we did it. Mega Man X Light Rays boss explosion. Actually, that only started in the later X games, I think. So my biggest critique of that boss is make the conveyance for the lightning strikes a little more visible, because it's a very thin bit of lightning for, like, a very small fraction of a second. And also, yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to successfully jump over that rock, because, like, you can't jump that high for that long. Oh, but I guess you could jump and then attack to pause your jump to get more airtime. Didn't think about that. Should have thought about that. Also, I just noticed, I guess the bottom right icon in my status at the top left is the whip. I don't know what the top left is. I don't know if it doesn't look related to Lilaps, so I'm not sure. You're always getting more resources that you can craft stuff with, though. I guess that means Okay, so there's the icon just to the left of the number. The number is presumably how many you already have, but the icon to the left of that is presumably that I have one equipped. So it doesn't tell you that you have one in your inventory. Like, a lot of games would show, like, an E there or something in that case. What did I just do? Oh, I just accidentally switched categories. It's pretty sensitive since it's on the triggers. Crossbow, so that's, gotta be a ranged weapon as well. I still haven't even tried the dagger. I should try it. You know what? Let's go back to the save room again and try out the other weapon that I never tried. Because the dagger could have helped for that boss fight also. I could have cheesed it from further back. And actually, now that I think about it, so the power on that is 45. Power on that is like 16, so it's like nothing. Yeah, so it's super weak. And this is why you might not want to put the voice volume at the top, because, like, the thing is, there's two kinds of voice lines. There's the ones for dialogue, which you want to hear, and then there's the ones for literally every weapon attack. Is there an air dash? Not yet, at least. There's a slide, but, haven't gotten any more air mobility yet. Alright. The dagger also, like, feels... Well, let me see something. It takes a second, like, to materialize before it gets thrown. So we could try the crossbow, but I'm not sure I'm really that interested. It is more powerful, though. How much power is what I have equipped right now? It's almost as powerful as what I have equipped. So from that point of view, crossbow could be pretty useful. It's more efficient on DP than the dagger is. Is there anything else that I want? 30 and 80. That's pretty good. Because, like, right now we're on 25 and 30. But if I make that, I don't think I can make the crossbow anymore. Yep, nope. Alright, did I re-equip the blade? Yes. Oh, I didn't actually equip the new thing. Very important. That would be nice, is if some games give you the option to equip something as soon as you buy it, and I think the East games are good about that. And this does not do that, so you have to remember to go into the other menu and equip. This definitely has a little bit of Order of Ecclesia vibe because of the rescuing the other villagers type deal. I mean, she's a Chunibo, so the fourth wall breaking is allowed. Right, so whereas in Order of Ecclesia you have to rescue the villagers for progression, but otherwise they don't really directly help you. In this, they're going to directly help us. Alright, so what does she let us do? Stuns enemies with her Just-A-Gun. She can also knock things out of place. Oh, okay. Did it already switch? Okay. The top left thing actually does represent which person, or, you know, which buddy we have equipped. Which is weird, because, like, when you use the wheel for it, it shows the actual character's icon. Why not just show that in the top left? It would be a lot clearer. But instead you have to like remember what their icon looks like. Yeah, we're going back again. Because we have to try to move the thing over. Maybe I should have gone to the right first, honestly. Oh. It doesn't pierce things either. Yeah, so I'm gonna want to use Lilaps for attacks. Because Chica is very slow for attacking. Doesn't seem worth it. But... Okay, so the left trigger still doesn't do anything. But yeah, that works. Now, I still can't go there. I also still can't go there. Alright, we still can't do anything here. So we're still going to the right first. I'm gonna assume that... I mean, we can test it, but I'm gonna assume that Chica's gun is not as high attack as Lilaps. I don't know if this shows... Oh, yeah, it does. That's power 30, that's power 10, and also it costs DP. Right, Lilaps' attack is the only thing that doesn't cost DP. Oh, it would have shown us right here anyway. Right, so we already know that. Summoning them consumes DP. Right, only Lilaps doesn't. Holding in the swap buttons is what brings up that menu. Yep. Oh no, it's like... It's like Portrait of Ruin every time we switch who we're summoning. Jonathan, Charlotte! Jonathan, Charlotte! Okay, new area. Looks neat. Ow! Okay, 2 hits does it. But see, that's where there's a problem. Because, guess what? You're gonna trade damage every time you attack. Broken Lance. Alright, let's see what we can do with it. That's not the right... This didn't highlight, so yeah, we don't have anything new we can do. We can do the crossbow, though, which could be good for these enemies, actually. So let's do that. Because that's 45, this is 40, that's good enough. Yeah, and it's the same amount of DP usage. Alright, let's check the other direction. There's 3 directions we can go from here. Alright, that is a save room. Oh, there's... I guess there's shrooms over there. They made me suspicious. Okay, good. We can get back up. I really wish there was a backdash. I missed. Wow. That might not be shrooms. It might be leaves. I can't tell. They look a little too sharp to be shrooms. I don't know. I was thinking this wasn't going to be the main way forward. Oh, I just did not pay attention to that guy. Everything is just materializing. Oh god, really? Those guys take 2 hits now, though. They were not 2 hit the last time I discovered guys like that. Oh god. Alright, at least that thing, you have time to move out of the way of it. Oh yeah? Well, I have one too. Ow. Why can he fire faster than I can? I can't rapid fire. Alright, hang on. Oh, this isn't actually, connected. Alright, this guy's gonna be back, isn't... Oh, he's not. Huh. There's definitely more stuff we can do up there. We might be able to connect back around this way, though. That was a real unfortunate place for that enemy to show up. Yeah, this should connect back around. Yep, okay. Actually, I never really explored the room to the left of this either, did I? Or, no, I guess I did. If the chest is dark, I assume that means I already got it? Can't get up there. What is going on here? Oh, ow. That was really a bad place to okay, yeah, this was the one with that chest. Which means the rest of this room is probably pretty useless. Oh, the exclamation point means I have new casting options, I think. Okay, yeah, I didn't even connect that it's the same exclamation point that gets shown in this menu. Battle Axe. A bog-standard axe. Though it leaves the user wide open, it's certain to deliver massive damage upon contact. I'll save it for an enemy crab. Literally every weapon in this game leaves the user wide open, so I'm not really sure why they bother pointing that out. Okay, and we were not able to go up from this room. You know, since we ended up coming back around, though, maybe I should just go save and get my health back. Although it's probably faster to go back around the long way, because of these stupid rotating enemies that take forever to kill. I can probably just avoid them, though. At least that... Oh, I can destroy the projectile? Okay. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Like, the battling, the actual fighting in this is... Like, it's just excruciatingly slow because your cooldown on everything is so long. And you're frozen still for a set period of time as well. But you can actually start moving before you can attack again. But it's just like, if you have the option to not kill things, not fight things, then don't fight things, because it's just wasting time. There's no leveling in this either. There's tons of resource acquisition, and like everything goes into the casting system. There's seriously no leveling. So there's no reason that, well, the only reason to fight things is for resource acquisition, because they do drop things. And immediately I can cast something else. Silver Ring. 10 and 120. It's pretty good, but I'm gonna stick with what I've got right now. And it's surprising that, like, there's no attack defense stats. There's only hit points and... Well, there's power for weapons, so there is that. But there's no defense stat, I think. There's only hit points. Oh, that's not useful from this direction. That is a one-way. Yeah, I suppose she's good for that, too. But I might as well just use my attack, because it's much stronger. Alright, now I'm back here again. Oh, I could have gone to the right. I needed to go to the right. Oops. Wait. How? No, wait, there's somewhere else I can go. Hang on. The minimap definitely is a good thing to have. Because it saves you from, like, having to bring up the full map so extremely often. Alright, this is very much like Soten or Ecclesia or whatever, where or Time Spinner, where you cannot submerge until you get an item for it. Doesn't seem like there have been any fake walls yet. I've been kind of suspicious about it here, but... Oh. Oops. Cool. I accidentally didn't get hit by that. Alright, another save room. Might be coming to another boss. I might want to kill this thing. There is some randomness in the damage you do, seemingly. Okay, nope, not a boss yet. I should look around here because there's a chest somewhere, although it might be underwater. Nope, it's right here. I'm surprised I didn't eat a hit there. Canola Wreath. Increases buff duration and prevents debuffs. That's pretty good. We haven't seen any debuffs yet, though, so... Oh, let me test something. I'm wondering... I think there might be a bit of coyote time in this. But not much. Because, like, I think I stepped off the edge there before I jumped. So should I go this way first, or should I go the other way first? There's a portal here. We should go the other way first. Because I don't know... I think... I forget whether blue portals were always two-way. Because there was one portal that was white, and I'm assuming that was one that was one-way. Why does this room exist? It is nice that they prevent enemies from respawning right away. I'm assuming you just have to be a couple rooms away in order for enemies to respawn. Those rooms seem kind of pointless. Whoa, that was a little close. But yeah, like, I really wish the battle didn't stop your, like, attacks didn't stop your movement every time. Like, fighting should feel fun and fluid, and it doesn't in this at all. This place is pretty big. There's another chest here, too. Did I neglect the chest up there? No, I did get that one. The chest here might be accessed from a different room. Starting to wonder if I should have, in fact, taken that portal. I guess the yellow arrows are indicating you didn't go there yet. Like, trying to make it stand out a bit more. I don't know if they mean one way. Because I haven't been through either of those, so... What is that? I don't think I can do that yet. Yep. There's also an interesting kind of hovering insignia over that locked chest. I don't know if... That's the second locked chest I've seen, but I don't know if there was an insignia like that over the other one. I don't trust that room. I don't know how you're supposed to not take damage from these things. And they're also very fast. Can I can cheese it. I don't think I can do this. So they're definitely kicking up the exploration quite a few notches in this area. That sure was a long line. Yeah, so that's going to a different area. Wait. Okay. Wait, there was a chest in the... Was that the locked one? Yeah. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Alright, so where do I want to go next? I want to hold off on the area transition. I don't think there's any way to get down there from here. It looks like there's an alternate entrance. Oh, I can totally cheese this guy. I already explored those rooms, and they didn't seem to have a reason to exist. Okay, you can break the rock there. That's what I had noticed before. Now, was I able to go? This had the chest, didn't it? Yeah, so I can't actually go to the right there. But I can take that other portal. Which was over here. Can't believe I was out of range of that. Oh, really? These portals actually do make me think of something out of one of the Blaster Master Zero games. Now where am I? I'm still in the same room. Sometimes you get really weak hits. Like, we just ranged from, like, 16 to 42 or something. Alright, what else did we get in here? Holly earring? Prevents poison. Oh, that could be nice. And it also does 15 and 60. I wish it... Another thing it doesn't do is it doesn't show you a comparison to what you have equipped now when you're casting. And tattered cloth. Well, that seems kind of pointless, doesn't it? It may be possible to restore this tattered cloth to its original form, though doing so would require the use of incredibly precious materials. Wonder if there's meaning to that. So that's 15 and 60. We have, what? What do we have equipped right now? 30 and 80? Yeah, I don't know if I want to sacrifice that unless I see a need to. We are still in that room, technically. Okay. Another dude respawned down there. Okay, why is this one yellow? Might just mean it's the end of the sequence. Yeah, now we're in the next room. And yeah, that is what these mean. They are one way. So, the thing that would be nice that they... Well, I guess this would be equipment or progression dependent. The one thing that would be nice that they don't show is they don't show when a downward transition is one way because you can't possibly jump back up. Which might end up not being the case later because you might get a double jump or something. But so it would be asking a bit much to ask them to like conditionally render one-way arrows, and that might even be considered confusing. But it would also be kind of nice to know whether a downward transition is going to be reversible or not. Given that they do have the one-way indicators here, which is a really nice thing to have if you're going to do one-way doors. Although I suppose the other thing is, they don't do a one-way indicator for that room that had the block. Actually, where even was that? I don't even remember where that was now. What the heck is this thing? I don't know, but nothing seems to react to it right now. Whoops. I changed my mind. And then I can't get up there because I can't make this move. So that's unfortunate. Oh, and I can drop down through these, so there's that. So hang on a second. Is this might actually be... Yep. That was the room I was thinking of that I couldn't find on the map, because it was no longer a room with nothing explored at the right side, because it's here. We're at the right side. Why is there a big, like, donut in front? Down in front, donut. Another save point. Now we are very far removed from the area transition I was at before, and there hasn't really been anything notable to show for it. Yeah, and now we're gonna have to go the other way because I can't go anywhere here. Shouldn't have saved. Should have just reloaded. Also, wait, why did this guy come back already? What happened to enemies not respawning one room away? I moved too soon. I'm actually gonna go just get my health back and probably have to fight that thing again. Also, let's take a look at what we can do here. Crystal Ring is new. Reduces DP use for ally summoning by 10%. Unfortunately, rounding would bring it right back up again, because the only ally I have has a, I think, 3 DP move. So 10% doesn't really do anything. 10% of 3 is still 3 when rounded up. You know what, we're just gonna leave. Those things take too long. Whoops, I was not paying attention. You need to pay attention in these rooms. Which way is actually faster to go back? Oh, I can't go back. Yeah, okay. The way that's faster to go back is the way that's possible to go back. That is the wrong button. Alright, and now we have to go back down and then to the right. That wasn't over. No, it's not to the right. I can't go to the right there. Can I? I thought this was the room that just had the treasure chest over here. Nope, that's a different room. So that's a little bit of a problem, is that things start looking a little bit samey. So might as well save again here, because we're closer to where we want to go again. I wasn't able to go here, right? Because I couldn't submerge. This was the one that had the chest over there, yeah. Alright, and now we actually want to go left. Ow. Almost ran too soon again. Right, and these chests I don't know how to get to. So I tried to double up the attacks there to see if I could, like, kill it before it would hit me, and the answer is no, apparently. I have to get rid of this guy. And then the unfortunate thing is, like, your familiars... I don't know if there's a way to upgrade, like, Lilaps's attack power. And if there's not, and that's continuously your primary form of attack unless you want to consume DP. That seems bad. Because then again, it would come down to, like, if it ultimately comes down to Lilaps is your only non-DP consuming attack, but everybody else has stronger attacks down the line, then again, you're basically limiting, not necessarily mobility, but you're limiting efficiency behind a finite resource. Which seems not great. Alright, what's the new area? Okay. I will say that the different, you know, biomes, so to speak. Yo, did I break his trident before I killed him? Oh no, I think did he toss it? He tosses it, and completely misses me. Good job. He's helping. I do appreciate the looks of the different biomes. That's pretty cool. Well, if I can call them that. Oh no, we have sand, which apparently limits your jumping, but only on ramps. Oh shit. Well, we're down here now. And we have a boss. Can we get back up? Okay, and he's got a shield. Yeah, how do you... So you can't attack him, and you also can't jump over him. Seems like pretty clear game design flaw that literally anybody with opposable thumbs would notice. It's to the point where, like, I must be missing something. But I can't double jump. I have no in-air mobility besides freezing in midair for an attack. The other question would be, how can I actually attack this guy? Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to jump even closer than that and not get hit. But, I mean, that seems like asshole game design, because, like, what if you're at really low health and you have to take a hit in that room? Oh, look, another shield guy. Okay. I can actually hit him from here. That's cool. Oh, my arrow actually loses, oh, cool, I'm glad I jumped at exactly the right time. Oh, did it eat my arrow? I think it did. Again, I'm just fortunately happening to jump at the right time for that. I jumped to where... Oh, he actually targets where you are at the time. Okay. I'm low on HP. I guess I should use that thing that I got. And hope that it's enough. Wait, when did I get a musical score? Activates automatically at 0 HP. I guess that means it also revives you? Did I have this the entire time? Is this like a get-out-of-jail-free card for the demo? Oh no. Yeah, how am I... Oh, just keep moving. Which is hard because, you stop moving when... You jump out of slides. Oh, that doesn't have collision. Interesting. You would think that somebody sticking a pointy object straight at you would hurt you, but it doesn't. Oh no. I could probably stay right next... No, that would be pretty risky, staying right next to him. I was too late? Really? Now what are you doing? Oh, okay. It's on that side for once. I was too high with that. Oh my god. What? Okay, we got him. I haven't been noticing so now I'm in exactly that issue. I'm gonna have exactly that issue. I can't go back to the save room because I'll fucking die. I guess I can fast travel to it now. I gotta remember that I can fast travel whenever I want. So once you've discovered it once, that won't be an issue, but on the first discovery... Oh, I can get over it if I jump close enough and tempt fate. So that is technically possible, but you have to basically play chicken. Not good enemy design. That is okay. I was gonna say, like, this looks like it might be fall-through, but the background is kind of, like, very light-colored to the platform, so... Like, the platform looks like this. The background there is really the thing that's the problem here. Also, apparently we're still not done with the demo. I might not have time for 3 demos tonight. I did not account for the length of demos with my schedule. There were a couple of demos that I could potentially, like, knock off the list on Sunday. Oh, I forgot this is a trident guy, not an arrow guy. Oh, I crit him, didn't I? Yeah, crits are a thing. Also, there was definitely a direction that I didn't... There were multiple directions that I didn't go before. Why is that purple? That was the boss room. Were boss rooms always purple? I guess they were. There is a legend at the top of the screen that says boss area. And it also says that the arrow is a one-way route. Boy, it would be helpful if I actually read the top of the screen. We haven't seen a randomized area yet. I wonder if we're going to get one of those or not in the demo. Oh. I see. Okay, we've got our skull turret things. Or the equivalent thereof. I can also cheese that particular one. What is this? Oh, surprise, this is probably poisonous. What was that? Was that just the thing returning below? Okay, so this happens to be... Oh, yes, it's... Okay, it's these things turning on and off, that's what it is. And I can't destroy those. Okay, so I apparently have iframes that I didn't realize. I don't like this setup. So let's just get rid of him. So wait, I came down to this room and then immediately went back up, I think. I'm glad there wasn't sand right at the top of that. It starts, like, part way down. Oh, come on. I disagree. I thought I would be able to dodge that from below. I was able to dodge that one. What is this room? They're clearly... What? Every other one of those guys took 2 hits. That one took 3. What? They're clearly hiding something back here. Like, why do they have this many platforms that you could fail to cross? But yeah, the randomized damage is kind of an issue. If it makes it inconsistent as to how many hits enemies take. Because that's the first thing you're gonna do, is frickin' learn how many hits enemies take. It's unfortunate that that the quickest tap is just not quite enough to get up there. Alright, what's up here? Is this actually going to lead back around to the start, maybe? I can't actually break this, though. He's very excited to be here. I think that would lead back to the start, except I can't get past that stone. That's a one-way slide. There's a lot of stuff you would have to remember in these maps. Like there's been so many things that I couldn't do yet. Why don't I just fall here? That would be faster. And then I almost got hit by that guy when I said that. So now we have to cross the big long room again, or we could go down to the bottom and see what happens there. Oh, it's all sand. Just terrible. Can I slide through this? No, sliding is also slow. Yeah, so this is absolutely just like... This room is just a huge troll, because there's always an enemy at the top of each ramp, but you need to land far enough to the top of the ramp so that you don't fall down to the bottom. Although you can probably climb that, it would just take forever. Like, you can probably actually climb the ramps. Do I want to go, I kind of want to go the bottom route. At least assuming that I can go back down that way. It might be, inadvisable, actually. I don't know if I can slide under these without getting hit. I can totally cheese those guys, though, and get free stuff. That's pretty good that you can still get the drops, even though there is a solid floor separating you and the enemy. That would not be possible in most, metroidvanias. Okay, so this is actually here now. How about no? Oh, there's two of them, actually. I guess either way, I'm ending up in this room. Can I destroy these? Nope. Probably gonna die. Oh, this is not good. There's a thing up there, probably, that I can't get to. We're just gonna follow these down for now. Oh. Okay, that's the end of the room. So we can go this way. Or we can go this way. Okay, you do have enough time. I was a little worried about that. I'm gonna have to go through that room again if I do this. Slender tentacles, okay. What? Is that just because of how long I took on the left side of the room before I decided to come down here? Like, or was the platform actively a jerk and waited until I approached to run away without me? Okay, that was this room again. Alright, we're not doing any funny business this time. Jesus Christ, that was close. Alright, this should be fine. I would like a save point. Thank you. Oh, you like counter him or something. That's interesting. Is that a thing with all enemies? Alright, well, there's a boss room there. And there's a whole lot of spikes here. Chemical cape? 60 and 110. Wow. Experimental cape fashioned from synthetic fiber, though it serves its purpose well, It's hardly a snug fit. Some improvements are in order before it catches on with the general public. It's got pretty good stats, though. That's 30 and 80. That's 60 and 110. I should probably do it. Alright, we're not going to play in spikes. That seems like a bad idea. I can't get back to... Wait, no, yes I can. I can get back to the save point. Oh, I forgot he was there. Well, that's a bad start. Let's see what we have, though. Uh-oh. Not what I expected. Wait, it's the same guy? Why? Great, let's do the same guy, except now the floor is different. I'm surprised that didn't get me killed. Oh, now he's doing different patterns. Yeah, there's no way I possibly could have avoided that. Wait, does he do that based on where you are? Okay, didn't realize that. There's no way I could possibly avoid that. I probably should have worked back and bought another potion. I need to be... wow, he actually pointed it down. What am I doing? I'm doing the wrong thing. Can you actually warp during boss fights? You can warp... Wait, really? I can warp during boss fights. Really? Oh, and also apparently we get dialogue with newly rescued characters when we go back to the hub. Oops. Oh, I do have, like, way more money now, apparently. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that, I guess. You know, it's gonna be really funny if I go back and I'm soft-locked out of the boss now. Because that would match my well, not exactly match my experience with, Gal Guardians, but close to it. Wait, can I actually warp right back in there? No, you have to warp to the save point. Which means I need to save. And get my health back, which is good, but I have to save, which might be bad. I assume it's just gonna reset the boss completely. Yeah, okay. It lets you fast travel during boss fights, though. That seems very surprising. Okay, as long as you do that from there, it's fine. So when he starts doing it from the middle, then it becomes a problem. Okay, that somehow didn't hit me. Cool, thanks. Okay, he's going to the side again. I'm fine with that. Nope, wait, okay, still on the side. Good. What happened last time that he started doing it from the middle? Oh, now he's doing it. That didn't hit me? Okay. That didn't work last time. It looks like it should hit you, but it doesn't. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Okay. Oh, we're back to this again. I was facing the wrong way. I jumped early. Yeah, see, that hit me. I thought I was ducked. I guess I stopped. I should just use an item. Yep, that hit me. He was more to the right that time. Oh. Well, we get to find out what this is. Oh god. Because it's Love Live, right, obviously. He had one hit left? Are you shitting me? How long does this last? Yep, I hear rocks. The thing that was interesting was it said defense returned to normal. So the debuff lasted as I exited the boss fight and went to the shop and came back and saved. The debuff was still... No, actually, no, that's not true. It was probably... I probably got debuffed again on the refight. Okay, so now do I just not have the musical score anymore? Yeah, that's a one-time use thing. I don't know if we ever get that back. That seems like it has to be, like, some kind of mainstay signature item, though, given that, you know, it's Love Live. Also, I am extremely surprised how long this demo is now. Oh, this actually just... Oh. I wouldn't have been able to get to that item anyway. Is that actually directly usable? Nope, it's still a crafting item. Right, so this is the other room that I did not go into yet. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Let's wait for that one. Close. Oh, so does this actually... This connects back up to there. If we just go here... Okay, that's another save point. I should have taken this guy out first. So that one only activates when I step on it. Why did... There was one before that activated when I saw it, but way before I was on it. There is another left doorway at the top. Hey, Steve Maniac. I wish I could say it is interesting. There's interesting ideas, but the execution seems not great. Apparently I wasn't close enough for that. The darkening of the entire screen border every time you take a hit is a bit much. But, like, attacks are very committal. And, like, to the point where you have a very long cooldown and you freeze in place for a bit. Which basically makes the combat really annoying. Yeah, so both of these were things that I saw before, but I forgot he was over there. Both of those were things I saw before, but couldn't cross. Let's just drop down the fast way. These guys get very excited. Oh, they do actually attack. I was starting to wonder, like, you just jump and that's all you ever do. Alright, I still can't do anything about those, but we might... So here's the thing. We had a first boss that freed a character, which we can now use for progression. That other boss that we've fought twice already didn't free any character. I wonder if that means we have to fight it a third time, and then it will free a character. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, no, these guys are different. Okay, but at least you can slide under them if you time it correctly. So there are jumping shield guys and non-jumping shield guys. What the fuck is this guy? Broken knife. I've already had one of those. Cool. Oh, it's not gonna come back? I thought it was gonna come back. You know, I thought it was gonna be like literally every Castlevania game ever. Because it looked like it was gonna, like, slow down, but it apparently didn't. Alright, now we have one of these weird portal rooms again. Oh, I just realized. These rooms are purple. These are the random rooms. So every time you get to a portal, or a sequence of portals, this is the randomly generated portions. So that's what it is. I like how that guy just doesn't want anything to do with this. Like, I don't blame him. That's like 2 broken knives in a row. Another boss. Guess what? It's gonna be the same guy again. And I guess we're gonna be getting progression for these things. Which I think the only other one we've seen was one that we ended up getting to the other side of. There were 2 of them upstairs though, weren't there? Is it gonna be? It's gonna be the same guy. It's gonna be the same guy. Great, now the room is even more complex, where it is no longer symmetrical. But like really. It's not a good look when your demo reuses the same stupid, annoying boss 3 times. Like, if this is what we're to expect from the final game, then I'm not impressed. And again, can't do anything about that. So now I no longer have... Oh, you know what I should do? Hang on. I want to try something. We're gonna fast travel back to... Wow. They need a way to, like... move... Oh, okay. You can use the bumpers to move between save points faster. So I was gonna say, there's gonna need to be a way to move around the map. Around areas of the map faster. I wonder if we're actually supposed to find, what's-her-face after she wandered off. I'm not bothering. Yeah, so you can't buy the musical score. I don't know whether you can, like, find them in dungeons, but, like, the musical score is absolutely just a revive plus superpower mode for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And I ended up relying on one. It is nice that it always brings you to where you were, so you can find the closest save room really easily. I also still find it really funny that you can fast travel out of boss rooms. Just be like, nope. I also find it really funny that that sword doesn't hurt you. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, you can actually duck those now. That just occurred to me. Actually, now that I think about it, the B button doesn't do anything except when you have things to interact with. Oh, it hits... Okay. It hits you when he swings it, but it doesn't hit you when he's holding it out. Which I still think doesn't make sense. I jumped into that because I'm never expecting it to be somewhere else. Not off to a good start here. I can't slide under that when he does it from there. Okay. Yep, there's no way I possibly could have avoided that. I forgot to duck that. That was my bad. I should have bought more potions just so I could face tank this, because I'm honestly sick and tired of playing this boss. It was bad enough the first time. What the fuck you, dude? You cannot predict where he's gonna aim that thing. Like, it's arguably based on where you are, but, like, at what specific millisecond in time? I can't tell whether he's gonna go to the left or land in the middle. Oh, and also your defense apparently resets. Right, I keep expecting it to fire forward, and it doesn't. It fires towards you. Like, I'm really confused as to whether this is thinks it's trying to be a Souls-like with how the bosses are unnecessarily tanky and annoying. You can't avoid that like that, apparently. But it's not a competent Souls-like because bosses would feel more consistent. I can actually avoid that, okay. Oh, I can also just do that, apparently. So that's cool. I disagree. I was too early. That was stupid. Okay, we did it. Oh, and he actually explodes now. Right, the first two times he didn't actually explode, and that's how I should have known. Few is an understand. Yeah, I figured that was the end of the demo. So you don't actually get to see. You don't even get to see who the second freed character is. You already can assume what their ability is going to be. It's got to do something with those stone things, I would guess. Although, it could be double jump. It could be something to do with the ice things. We've got several different options. So they have hinted at various different mobility progression options in this. But yeah, no, this is going squarely on the pile of deeply flawed Inti Creates games that have recently been made, and I have no interest in playing this anymore. Like, at least don't make a boss that overstays its welcome, and then not only overstays its welcome once, but overstays its welcome by showing up 2 additional times, where each of those times it also overstays its welcome. Like, the boss fight was literally exactly the same, the room was just different. That's horrendously lazy game design. Like, you even put... in a way, I should thank Inti Creates for being honest and putting the blatant, horrible filler in their demo, so I already know I have no interest in buying this video game. Because if there's horrible filler in the demo... I mean, I was already pretty convinced I didn't want to play this any more than the demo, beyond the demo, because again, the fighting feels annoying. It feels like the fighting makes you feel like you would rather just traverse the map and avoid as much fighting as possible, because you have to stop in your tracks every time you want to attack. Much more so than any Castlevania game would make you do. So, the fighting already felt kind of bad to me. But on top of that, yeah, the whole, if there's this much filler in the demo, then I don't have a good idea. I don't have a good impression of your video game for the final product. This isn't... I would sooner buy this than Gal Guardians. That was more problematic than this. But I would much sooner just play Inti Creates games that are, actually solid, like Blaster Master Zero, or, pretty sure they were Shantae. Gunvolt. I actually haven't played the Gunvolt series. I'm not sure whether I would like it or not. I'm not sure whether that's my thing. But, seriously, why are they going downhill? Is just, that's the question I have to ask. The last two Inti Creates demos that I have played have had glaringly flawed game design. But Inti Creates is a good developer. Why would you do this to yourselves? Why are you we're gonna build a more complicated gun and then point it directly at our foot? Why are you doing that to yourselves? So, unfortunately, that it is what it is. Interesting demo. If you can get past the annoyances that I've already mentioned, go for it. Have a ball. Really good artwork. If you're a fan of Love Live Sunshine, then this will probably appeal to you. It looks like it's got tons of extremely good voice acting work, great character art images for the dialogue segments and stuff like that. There's tons to like about it that way, artistically and whatnot. But as a video game, I have much better things to play, so I will pass on this one. But there you go. That was Yohane the Parhelion Blaze in the Deep Blue. Interestingly, there's another Yohane game also in development, slated for 2024, that is a completely different type of game, completely different developer. So apparently they're making a big thing out of offshoots with this character, because they can. So that's also interesting. But anyway, that's going to do it for this demo.